What's up, guys? My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Under Armour Spotlight MC 2022. All right, guys, what's up? So we're going to unbox the 2022 Under Armour Spotlights. East Bay just sent this over. Got to get it open for you guys. As you guys can see through the paper, these are bright. Sheesh! Oh my gosh, look at the colorway on these, man. These things are crazy. So this part of the video is going to be my first impression, kind of thoughts on the cleat. These things, first off, they are so bright. I don't know if the camera is really doing them justice. Give you guys some good close-ups here. All right, so check it out. We've got the yellow to orange to pink. That's crazy. I don't know how you really match this with a team. I don't know if any team that wears these colors. Let's go through some of the cool, design details. You've kind of got this padded circle here. Looks like you've got some ventilation on the heel here. Pretty cool. You've got an orange pull tab. It does say lock down, so that's good. Lock them in. Heel tab says Under Armour. You've got this cool little design here. It's kind of a theme they've been rolling out on their cleats. It's kind of like a hazardous thing. The laces are pink with little yellow speckles. I noticed the side kind of has these weird holes. They look like they should vent, but they definitely don't ventilate. Give you guys the most up close view you've ever seen on a pair of football cleats. You've got an Under Armour logo here. You've got the word Spotlight kind of hollowed out, so it's just the outline of the word. No color on the inside. Pretty low key. You've got a little triangle that says lockdown. I'm going to assume that kind of refers to some technology that they have. I'm not really 100% sure on that. You've got just an outline of the Under Armour logo here, another lockdown thing here. Now let's get to the inside of the cleat, get the paper out for you guys. I'm going to take out the insole. Under Armour insoles are some of my favorites. So these are the All-America Game colorway, as you guys can see. They did put the tag on the insole, which is different. Here's that Under Armour 4D foam that is just super comfortable. Absorbs a lot of the step, and it's kind of got a cool little pattern going through it. Again, take another look at that nice detail there. Very, very nice insole per usual. In case you guys are curious what it looks like without the insole. Want to give you guys a good look at the traction plate. So it is going to be the same traction plate as the last couple Spotlights. Nothing's really changed. Still got circle studs with 4 blades. You got 2 on the inside of the foot here, and you've got 2 on the heel as well. Not my favorite traction plate. Maybe it's a little bit better. Let's check the flexibility. Super stiff. I mean, you guys can kind of see it bends a little, but they're very stiff. So that's kind of hit or miss. I don't know if it's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, because sometimes it springs you to your step, and sometimes it just hurts your foot. You got to have like the right amount of it. So I did notice, obviously, this brand new Bootie. I don't know what you guys want to call it. So before they just kind of had this thread cuff, but now they've gone and just constructed this huge thing, and obviously it's not like it's connected to the actual cleat, so your foot is going to sit inside of this. So a couple things that concern me right off the bat is how wide this is. I don't think this is going to hug my ankle. I do have smaller ankles, but that is a large opening. So
that's what she said. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know if you're going to really get a lot of support if it's loose on your ankle. So that's going to be interesting to see. Going to be interesting to see if this padding really plays a role. It looks like they kind of tried to place it, I don't even know, because the ankle bone would be down here, right? I don't know, I'm not really sure. But this is just a first impression, first look, so I'm not going to delve too deep. Lacing system, kind of funky down here. There's like a hole and then it goes up. Kind of weird. I kind of like it though. Ooh, there's a little flame I didn't see earlier. That's cool. So yeah, let's get into the actual review. Just in case you guys are new to this channel or just need a little refresher on what we cover in these videos, first thing I'm going to look at is the comfort. Then we're going to look at the fit, support. We're going to look at the weight, the traction plate, the style, what positions these cleats are best for, and then the price. We're going to kick things off with comfort. Like most Under Armour cleats, these cleats really aren't that comfortable. But these are definitely an improvement from last year's Spotlights. They're definitely a lot better in this category. But right out of the box, these things were very stiff, and I felt some discomfort on the inside part of my arch and then the inside part of the balls of my feet. But it is likely that this pain is just because they are brand new and I am just breaking them in. So something I really like comfort-wise was this new Bootie that they have added onto this cleat. As you guys can tell, this neoprene thing kind of runs up your whole foot, and it feels really good on the top of your foot. As far as breathability goes, these have little to no breathability. As you guys see, this is a neoprene cuff. There's no real ventilation. And then the actual bottom part of the cleat, there's no holes. There's really nowhere for your foot to breathe. So if you guys are on turf in the South, your feet are going to get hot in these cleats. Lastly, I am a huge fan of these front and rear tabs, whatever you guys want to call them. I feel like that's such an underrated part of a cleat because it kind of decides how easy it is to take on and off. And these were relatively easy. Next thing we're going to talk about is the fit and support of these cleats. Here's where things get a little bit rocky with these. Like I mentioned before, this new Bootie is neoprene and it's designed to hold the top of your foot and hug your ankle. UA describes this as an anatomical 3D Bootie that provides ultimate comfort and superior ankle lockdown, but that's just not the case. The Bootie was super loose around my ankle no matter how tight I tied up the laces, so the whole lockdown fit ankle Bootie thing, it's just not true. Maybe it's just because I have small ankles, but I would expect the size of the Bootie to kind of coincide with the cleat size, so it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I just feel like it should be a lot tighter around my ankle. The rest of the cleat fit pretty snugly around the rest of my foot, similar to past Spotlights. Also, with these new Spotlights, I think they finally fixed the heel blister problem. There's plenty of padding back here, so I didn't really get that heel pain instantly that you get with the old Spotlights, so props to Under Armour for figuring that out. Now lastly, these have kind of a unique way of lacing. I'll kind of show you guys here. At the top, there's two holes and they kind of go in and then back out instead of across. And it kind of makes it hard to tie them up tightly. So if I were to wear these again, I would probably just have them run through the bottom hole and just tie them up like that because it's a lot easier to get a tighter fit. Overall, the fit and support on these cleats is miles above the last couple Spotlights. But like I mentioned, this Bootie just doesn't really serve a point as far as fit and support goes. It is very comfortable and I do like how it looks, but it just doesn't serve a support purpose for me. Next thing I want to talk about is the weight. These cleats weigh 10.5 ounces, which is pretty light. It's pretty on par for a skill football cleat. They do feel pretty light on your feet, so that's worth noting. Overall, nice lightweight cleat. Now for like the 4th straight year, Under Armour has used the same exact traction plate. If you guys have seen some of the past videos, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of this traction plate, and I'll tell you why. First off, it's very stiff and tends to hurt your feet after wearing it for a couple hours. Secondly, I'm not a huge fan of these studs. These cleats have 9 circle studs and 4 blade studs. The circle studs are super short and the blades are really the only thing kind of helping you change direction effectively. I feel like circle studs just don't really give you the traction that you get from triangle studs. And also, Nike and Adidas the last couple years have both kind of shifted towards triangle studs, and the traction on those has been just miles ahead of this traction plate. Next thing we're going to talk about is the style. Honestly guys, I love the looks of these. I think Under Armour has finally made a modern looking football cleat, and I think they look great. This new Bootie combined with the rest of the cleat I think is a really clean look, and then this colorway is just absolutely absurd. This thing's crazy. They also added tons of cool details like the front tab, the rear tab, a little fire in the laces. You've got this lockdown triangle here. You've got the Spotlight branding, the Under Armour logos on the heel, the outline of the Under Armour logo, and then this insane, beautiful, iridescent traction plate. Also, these cleats come in a ton of colorways. Under Armour's come out with team colorways, and then they also have some kind of cooler premium colorways that will flash on the screen for you guys. This is one of them. Next thing I want to talk about is what is the best position for these cleats. Simply put, these cleats are built for skill players. They're low cut, kind of mid. I mean, it's kind of a gray area. But these cleats are built for quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and defensive backs. These cleats are lightweight, they have minimal support, and they are built for the fastest players on the field. Next thing I want to talk about is price. The retail on these is going to be $130, which is $10 more than last year's Spotlights. $120 to $130 seems to be the going rate for a good skill football cleat, and these are right on par with those numbers. Also, just to note, the regular team color models are going to be $130, and then some of the fancier colors, like these, are going to be $140, so keep that in mind. At $130, I don't think they'd be my first choice for a skill football cleat, but if you guys are an Under Armour fan, or if you guys play for an Under Armour school, I think they're going to be a good option for you guys, and they're going to get the job done for you. There you guys have it. There's a full unboxing and review on the Under Armour Spotlight 2022. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you guys did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe for more videos just like this one. My name is Devin, also known as FBE, and thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.